Let's start with the ones that are least likely to attack, and slowly work our way towards the most aggressive ones on the list. The star will either cook you, crush you, or just delete physics in your general direction. Obviously, as of right now, you would not stand a chance against any star. Humans were not built for plasma. But by the end of this video, you will have the knowledge to survive these stars, meaning you will know exactly how fast you would die, and what mistake would end you first, every single time. After all, knowing is half the battle, and the other half is not flying a spaceship into something named like a warning label. Let's begin. Number 7. The Pistol Star. The Pistol Star is terrifying because it is absurdly bright. This thing shines like a spotlight designed to bully your eyes from space. Let the simulation begin. You are now in a modern spaceship approaching the Pistol Star. At first, it looks beautiful. Then your sensors start screaming. Then your ship starts heating up. Not because you touched anything, because the light itself is trying to melt your existence. Your cockpit becomes an oven. Your shielding starts losing the argument, and you realize something important. A star does not need to touch you to win. Congratulations. You survived long enough to regret your curiosity. Number 6. VY Canis Majoris. This is not a star. This is a cosmic wall. VY Canis Majoris is so massive that your brain will not understand what you are looking at. It does not feel like an object. It feels like you flew into the edge of something alive. Let the simulation begin. You approach in your ship. The first problem is size. There is no normal surface. There are outer layers. Thick, chaotic, boiling layers. You try to get close and the star's atmosphere starts hammering the ship. Superheated gas. Violent outflows. Constant turbulence. There is no landing. There is no safe zone. There is only you slowly being dissolved into stellar soup. Congratulations. You did not crash. You dissolved. Number 5. Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse is terrifying because it feels personal. It is close enough to be famous, and famous enough to make your brain forget it is still a star. Let the simulation begin. You are now in orbit around Betelgeuse. You look down and the surface is not calm. It is boiling. It is churning. It is shifting like the star is breathing. Then it throws off material, not as an explosion, just as a casual reminder that aging stars are unstable. You do not fight that. You do not outsmart that. Your only strategy is distance. Congratulations. You survived by doing the hardest thing for a human, leaving. Number 4. Eta Carinae. Eta Carinae is terrifying because it has a history of violent outbursts. This is the kind of star that does not just shine. It erupts. Let the simulation begin. You approach Eta Carinae in a modern spacecraft. From far away it looks dramatic. Up close, it looks dangerous. There is debris. There is radiation. There are regions of space that feel like they were built to punish you. You keep your distance, and you still feel like you are too close. Because if the system decides to have another major outburst while you are nearby, you do not get a heroic escape scene. You get a flash. Then you get nothing. Congratulations. You survived right up until the star decided it was in a bad mood. Number 3. WR104. This is a Wolf-Rayet system, which means it is basically a star that is shedding its own outer layers at terrifying speed. It looks beautiful. A pinwheel shape, a swirling spiral of dust and light. That beauty is a trap. Let the simulation begin. You arrive in your ship. You stare at the pinwheel and think it looks peaceful. Then your ship reads the winds. These winds are not a breeze. They are a sandblaster made of star material. You enter the wind zone. Your ship does not simply heat up, it gets stripped. Layers peel away. Instruments fail. The hull starts getting shredded like it is being pressure washed by a star. Congratulations. You are now part of the pinwheel. Enjoy your new career as dust. Number 2. R13601. This star is terrifying because it is pure dominance. It is so massive and so energetic that it feels like it should not exist. Let the simulation begin. You approach R13601 in your spacecraft. The first thing you lose is the concept of brightness. This is not bright. Your ship is now arguing with radiation. Your shielding fights for its life. Your systems start failing, not only from heat, but because intense radiation is wrecking electronics and degrading materials. You are not being chased. You are being overwhelmed. Congratulations. You survived long enough to learn that space does not care. Number 1. SGR1806-20. A Magnetar. This is the final boss. A Magnetar is a dead star with a magnetic field so powerful it turns reality into a suggestion. Let the simulation begin. You approach in your ship. At first, your instruments start acting strange. Compasses become meaningless. Systems glitch. Your ship feels confused. Then you realize the actual horror. The magnetic field is not just affecting your ship. It is threatening the rules that keep your atoms behaving normally. And then the Magnetar releases a flare. You do not watch it. You do not react to it. You do not even get a moment to understand it. One moment you are there. The next moment the rules of chemistry and electronics have been bullied into quitting. Congratulations. You survived 0 seconds. New personal best. And that is the list.